Yeah. Now, on the contrary, what happens when aggregate demand is less than aggregate supply, or planned investment is less than planned savings? In this situation, we can say households planning to consume is less than what producers are planning to produce for them. So producers will see a pile up in their inventory levels, and to maintain their desired level of inventory, they will decrease production by laying off some their employees. They will decrease employment level, which further leads to decrease in income level in the economy. And again, we'll say this process continues till again aggregate demand becomes equal to aggregate supply. The economy is on the path of contraction in this situation. Um, in this theory, there are some important assumptions too. The first one is economy is a closed economy, no foreign sector. There is no second assumption. There is no intervention of the government in the production process. In other words, we can say there are only two sectors: households and firms. Next assumption is that prices are rigid, which is very important assumption of this Keynesian theory. Keynes said that the economy can achieve the level of equilibrium even before the level of full employment. Now, what does that mean? It means that producers, they don't produce up to their full capacity. What they do, they produce as per their anticipations, as per their expectations. So they produce what their past records say. Say if they can produce at their full capacity, say goods worth of 1,000 crores, but if they see the aggregate demand in the economy would be somewhere around say 600 crores, so they will produce as per their anticipation of aggregate demand in the economy. Some part of that aggregate demand they will produce for households, and some part they will maintain as inventory with them. So if aggregate demand is not equal to aggregate supply, prices do not change. So when aggregate demand is more than aggregate supply, we will not say prices are gonna increase. So in this situation, aggregate supply increases, prices do not change in the short run at all. So if aggregate demand is less than aggregate supply, again aggregate supply will decrease, prices do not change, prices are rigid. In other words, we can say aggregate supply in this theory is assumed to be perfectly elastic. Producers, they are ready to produce goods and services in the economy whenever there is aggregate demand in the economy, whenever aggregate demand increases in the economy, but they can produce only up to the level of full employment. So what I have explained you recently, you can see in these diagrams. In the first diagram, you see there is aggregate supply curve, which is equal to C plus S. It's a 45-degree line passing through region, and the aggregate demand curve is also an upward sloping line, because in our syllabus we have linear aggregate demand curve, linear consumption curve. So this is an upward sloping straight line. So aggregate demand intersects aggregate supply curve at point E, and you see corresponding to this point E, OY2 is the equilibrium level of national income in the economy. So, and what happens when the income level is OY1? Then there is expansion in the economy. And what happens when the income level is OY3, where aggregate supply is more than aggregate demand? There will be contraction. The second approach, that is investment saving approach, you can see the similar thing. At point E, investment curve intersects the supply curve, and OY2 is the equilibrium level of income in the economy, and at OY1 investment is greater than savings, and at OY3 investment is less than savings. In the next video I'll explain you how to increase this equilibrium level of national income, which is must for every economy, and in other words, which is called economic growth of the economy. Every economy is running after that. Any economy, it's a developed economy, developing economy, they are trying to increase their level of employment by increasing the level of aggregate demand, because the assumption is producers, they can produce more. The need is to increase aggregate demand in the economy, and aggregate demand which has two components: consumption expenditure and investment expenditure. So we'll see how can we increase aggregate demand in the economy, and that is the next concept, which is investment multiplier. In the next video I'm going to explain you, but before that you just watch this video, and if you have any queries, any questions, just WhatsApp me and I'll reply you immediately. I'm leaving you on this heavier note. God bless you, rather God is blessing you. You can feel it. Bye bye.